Before we start, we'd like to give our patron shout out, and this week's patron shout out goes to Dirty Pirate Pimp. Thanks so much for supporting us.
Dirty Pirate Pimp! Too right.
Too
right.
Thanks for supporting us over on Patreon. We really appreciate it. Every little helps, and
He gave me
we love
pink
nothing
eye after
more.
he farted in my face.
Oh, dear. That's why.
Should probably see
That's why
a
you've been
doctor.
thrown up all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the money that you pledge to us on Patreon goes to his rehabilitation of his eye, I guess. So yeah.
Well, and a little
Thanks.
bit of the dinkleberries that fell in my mouth. So
Dingleberry!
I thought we were paying.
Welcome back, David.
For Nick's dingleberries.
wait, what? What?
What?
What?
I thought Nick was. I thought Patreon was paying for Nick's dingleberries, not yours. I thought you liked yours.
Well, I like to save mine in a jar and pickle them until I get really hungry one day. So
Yeah.
Right, I think I'm going to leave now.
Welcome to the Horror Hour.
We all go a little mad. We get you.
Me doing my thing so Pogger can take the piss out of me when I go 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome back to the Horror Hour, the place where we discuss, debate, and disagree on all things horror. I'm one of your hosts, George, and today I'm joined by my fellow co-hosts. We have Nick. Hello, Nick.
Hi, I'm Mary Beth Louise Hutchinson from Atlanta.
Hi, Mary Beth. We also have Liam.
Shut your
For the podcast people who are listening, Liam waved. Then we also have David.
Well, to be fair, nobody listens. But yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, yeah.
Hi, David.
I'm just doing
y'all
what
gotta
happens
stop calling
anyway.
it a podcast.
Oh, I
Hi,
mean, it's not like we have any
David.
watchers either. But the point is, hello, hi.
It's just us at this
No,
point.
this is
Carla.
the Horror Hour. This isn't Pugga's channel.
Oh,
Don't need
Oh!
to edit this.
I know. Yeah, I know what to do with you, hater.
And David. Hi, David.
hello, my handsome, beautiful people. How y'all doing today?
Good.
I mean, you know, I've had better days. You know, I wish I had a man in my bed, but you know, instead I just woke up with like shit. Oh.
Well, that's why this week's episode is sponsored by BetterHelp and also. But no. But first of all, this is our first episode back after the new year. So happy New Year, everybody here. Hope you're all doing well. And to ring in the new year, we are joined today by a guest, a fellow YouTube reactor and gamer. Please welcome Niall No Chill. Hi, Niall.
Hi, I am mediocrely excited to be here.
Ooh.
It's going to be good.
Sorry. I just
We're thrilled that you managed to make us your second podcast appearance, not your first, because you went
Yeah,
on
it's my
somebody else's.
second. It's my second. So.
Wow, so we're just second best. Okay, that's fine.
Well, who knows? You might be the best one. You know.
We might, but there's other
Might.
podcasts like
As in the
Scream
words
with
of
Ryan T.
Detox,
Showers and
if
things
it
like
was
that.
number
that,
one,
you
then
know.
I'm number two. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a great song. Well, look, it's 2024, which means that 2023 has passed, and when that happens, a new year comes, and with new years come new responsibilities and new horror movies. This year, we're delving into some movies that are new, possibly new or old, possibly blue, and today we're going to talk about them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about Spike in that episode. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about 2024's upcoming horror movies, some that we're looking forward to. We're going to see there might be some that we don't know about that happening. And to start off this conversation, anybody in the room, let's start with Nick, because he's normally the one who's probably the most in tuned. Are there any horror movies this year that you're really looking forward to?
I would say that there's two. Well, there's three. But I'm looking forward to them for different reasons. The one that I will not be reacting to that I want to see on the big screen is Nosferatu. That's my number one.
Okay.
I think that's just going to be a visual masterpiece. In regards to like a reaction, Night Swim.
You see me all the
because
time.
y'all-
What the are you waiting for Nosferatu for?
You're not Nosferatu
Listen.
anymore.
As a wise woman once said, You might be good looking, but you're not a piece of art. Okay. Night swim because I don't with water, so I'm probably going to be really traumatized watching that movie, and people like to see me traumatized. But then other than that,
Yeah, we
Maxine.
do.
Oh, Maxine.
Oh,
Maxine
Maxine! I
is-
know. I'm so excited for Maxine.
Oh,
The
and it's
on-
supposed
the
to be
only
really
thing-
gory.
The only thing I know about Nosferatu is from that one SpongeBob episode where he's flicking the lights. You know that one? And they
Yeah.
go, Nosferatu!
If that was you on the phone and you on the bus, then who was flickering the lights? Nosferatu!
You could do because it's a public domain movie, the original. So you could
Mhm.
do like I did that last year. You could do like the full length watch, so you don't have
On
to
your
edit
channel.
it.
Oh. Okay. Sick.
Because that's what you should do.
Get vintage.
Yeah, absolutely. I haven't seen the original, but I just know I know that scene of the.
Yes.
Yep.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. Is that?
David
Are they
waking
watching Nosferatu in American Horror Story Hotel when they're in the?
Yes, and Cece is also watching Nosferatu.
CC, that's what I was thinking of. Sorry, yeah, Mega Beta Zeta. Okay, well,
yeah. Lisa Frankenstein.
Oh.
Lisa Frankenstein, doesn't that come out? But that's a bit like next month.
Next
isn't it?
month.
Yeah.
Lisa
Lisa
Frankenstein, the one with
Frankenstein.
Sprout's
Oh,
brother.
yeah.
Have y'all?
Catherine
Anyway, sorry,
Newton.
wait. Bookmark that. Have any of y'all seen that short film on YouTube called Daddy with one of the Sprouse brothers?
Yes, I know what exactly you're
No.
talking about.
Wasn't
Yeah.
it like so good? I was like, what? I was like, holy shit! I want like a part 2 or anyways.
Really good.
He's like a sex worker and he's hired by this older
Ooh.
guy that lost his
The
wife,
older guy.
and
We'll
he,
be
and he
watching
makes
that
him
later,
dress
Liam.
up, and he makes him dress up like because he has long hair at that time, so he
Yeah.
just has this like feminine, like very androgynous look to him, and it's such a beautiful. Like at first I thought it was gonna go like really nasty and shit, but then it was like just a really touching love like story. Just anyway, but
Yeah, and then like hugging it out. Yeah,
Oh.
I would recommend it. It's on YouTube, I think,
Okay.
isn't it?
yeah, Gail.
Have you guys ever seen the horror
Yep.
movie Spencer?
Yes. What are you talking about, Spencer? For?
Because y'all brought it up in a topic that had nothing to do with it. But anyways, that's just Yeah.
Well, I think some people will say that her life is quite a horror film because there were
Her
three
life's a car
in
crash.
this marriage.
Diana, no.
That's what I just said in the faculty.
We just
spoiler.
watched the movie and a car crashes and he screams, "Diana, no!"
I love it. I love it. Okay, so Lisa Frankenstein, Liam. Anything else?
Lisa Frankenstein. I'm very excited for that. Think Catherine Newton looks.
Yeah.
The aesthetic like suits her. The 80s aesthetic suits her. I'm not sure how it's gonna go though. Like it looks good in the trailers, but then I'm also like, could it just be the trailers? I think it's gonna be one of them ones where it's very. Let's see how this goes. I was also excited for Nosferatu, and the Strangers. I'm excited for them to see how they're going to bring back the Strangers.
Yeah,
So
that
David.
film's scary.
I'm tired. I'd rather have food poisoning. This
I'm
I mean, it's just like, can we please with the home invasions?
But that's two Riverdale alum that I'm excited
Oh yeah,
for,
no, she
which
is.
because I didn't like Riverdale.
I've never seen Riverdale.
I saw one episode, the first episode.
Oh,
I
I've
watched
seen
like
that. I've seen the
most of the first series. No, I watched the full first series and then I started the second series and I was like, I give up. Like,
Yeah, I was the same.
I gave this the good old try, but this is just bad.
Yeah.
I like the first series, but the second series, I watched the first series in a day.
The
like
first
all of
series
the
is like
episodes.
murder mystery, who done it? Like
Yeah.
it's intriguing, and then they just go off the rails.
Well, doesn't she
Yeah.
have like powers? Don't they have powers at the end or something? Because I saw a picture of them like.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like an-
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was X-Men.
wild.
I was like, what am I? What's this? I don't know.
It
Turned
was
into
from
an
Murder
X-Men spin-off.
Mystery.
Yeah.
And then because I watched the first two seasons, Murder Mystery, and then there was like a slasher, and then it turned into a cult, and they got Chad Michael Murray, and they were trying to shoot him
Yeah.
out of a rocket into space, and I was like, I think I'm done here. And then the last time I
Is
heard,
there not time travel as well?
there's time travel.
Yes.
They get
Yeah.
superpowers, and
Yeah.
then they all end up like the group of them. All four of them are fucking. They're in like a 4-way relationship. So I was like, all right.
Good for them.
Step
Good for
5
them.
has time
Yeah.
travel, which is
So it's
the
like
way.
it's like a gay episode or something.
No, there's
yes.
heterosexual couples.
Oh,
The guys don't fuck, but the girls do.
Yeah,
okay.
they just
Gotcha.
Yeah.
typical.
Yeah,
Okay.
that
And,
makes sense.
and actually, it's not really horror, but it's on horror lists for some reason. Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire.
I'm
I
excited for that.
fucking love Godzilla. Anything where like the world's ending, buildings are getting destroyed, get me there.
Love it. Yes,
Get me there.
exactly.
Detroit.
I'm waiting for the final
This is
episode
Detroit
of Monarch.
after it happened.
I cried at Godzilla. I cried at Godzilla.
The 1990 one.
Yeah.
No, the Jack
little
Black
legs.
one.
Isn't that the
The what?
19? The
That's
Jack Black
King
one?
Kong.
Jack Black.
That's King Kong.
I mean, oh, sorry, because
Yeah.
I was looking at Godzilla versus Kong, and that's like always like the one that I always like go to. But like I always cried at Godzilla. He makes me sad. Such a sad life.
King Kong.
He's got no
are you
friends.
talking about King Kong? Phil?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm talking about King
Yeah.
Kong. He makes me
That food
sad.
poisoning him.
Oh yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm right now, but that's okay.
if I want a good cry, I'll put on Godzilla. Is what you're saying? Like,
No,
not the Notebook.
no.
Godzilla.
No, I'll
Okay,
I'll
no,
watch
that's-
the Normal Heart or some shit. But
Endgame.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
has he
I
watched
will
it
give you
now?
a good cry.
who?
Yeah, he's.
I just
We are.
watched George's
Endgame.
sex tapes.
We finished WandaVision.
Oh my god, what did you think of WandaVision? Sorry,
Oh.
guys. What did you think of WandaVision, David?
I thought
Oh god, here we go.
it was okay. No. I genuinely like. I towards that ending just. First of all, for what's her name?
Elizabeth Olsen.
Nope.
Agatha.
Agatha.
Han?
She was so good.
Yes.
There was a point where I genuinely was like, I wouldn't be mad if there was like a tie of some sort. It would because she stole the show
She's
every.
so. She's.
Oh,
She is.
she just stole the show for me. Like she was just so good, and she was just like it was just campy. Like she just knew. It's almost like Gina Gershon in Showgirls. Like she knew exactly what she was doing. Like she
She knew the assignment.
Yeah. And she just stole the show for me. Yeah, she just stole the show for me.
Okay.
So good,
Yeah.
so good. Oh,
She is
and
good.
but oh my god,
Emma Caulfield.
Ragnarok
Um,
is up there in my favorites for sure. Oh,
yeah.
okay, Ragnarok
It's one of mine.
and Ant-Man 2 are like ones that I would watch on repeat. any
Ant-Man
day.
2.
Man,
Yeah,
two
I
is
was
a
surprised when you said it.
curveball.
Oh,
It
it
comes
is
out of
one of
nowhere.
my favorite. I literally didn't want it to end. I was
Because
just
of
like,
Michelle Pfeiffer.
No. I genuinely thought it was a fantastic. Like it was entertaining. It was funny. It was
What?
like action and yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, someone's got to love it, you know.
Yeah.
Fix your face before I. You know what?
Guys, he's sick, so his brain's
No.
not well.
He's
Don't
fuzzy.
blame that shit. I will stand on a bump. I was on a Bible and say that it was a great movie.
It was
Okay.
after we watched the first Avengers. He turns to me and he's like, "Listen, all I'm telling you, Tony, Loki, and Scarlet. He's like, nothing better happened to them." And I had to sit there the whole fucking time over the course of a year of him watching this movie, knowing those were the three that died.
Yeah.
I was so upset when. First of all, Natasha was the one that I was the most upset for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
She deserves
scene-
better.
I know it was her destiny, what she wanted to, to save whatever. But she's so fine.
Kill
Like, she's so
Hawkeye.
fine.
Kill Hawkeye. He's right there. Literally kill Hawkeye.
I think he's had enough since the movie ended. So let's move on.
But did you listen? Did you watch his sex tape? Anyway,
Excuse me.
Jeremy Renner's.
Oh Lord, I don't want to.
When
he
you
get
get to
crushed-
Angel, he's an
Did he
angel.
get crushed us by a snowplow?
Oh my god, let me tell you
Yeah,
right now,
he
all I
did.
want is Angel and Spike to fuck each other. Anyway, so any other films that
Okay.
Liam that you coming out this year that you want to see?
Anywho, wait.
No,
Okay,
okay, David, any films this year?
Bambi, Pooh,
Bambi.
Peter
When's
Pan.
Bambi coming out?
I don't know, but I'm gonna be there. Oh my god, I feel like there's a resurgence of like 80s horror again, where it's like instead of like every holiday is like turned into a horror movie. Now it's like
Mhm.
every beloved Disney character is like turned into a horror film. Oh,
The
I
copyright
can't,
fund.
Really?
All in public domain.
oh
Yeah.
my god, because we went to the cabin for Christmas and we watched the Mean One.
You like it because Liam hated that film.
But the fact that
I
y'all love what's that movie
was
called?
Wait, oh,
so
no, we watched-
offended.
We don't love Terrifier.
No.
We watched
I'm
The
talking
Mean One,
about
and then we watched It's a Wonderful Knife, and I was like, you cannot convince me that the mean one had less of a budget than It's a Wonderful Knife. That looked like a Lifetime movie.
It's a Wonderful Knife did.
I could not
Yes, it
stand.
was
I
so
could not stand. Oh my. Oh, sorry.
I am
Oh, wait a
living,
minute.
I am
Do that.
living
Throw up.
in Twilight. They're both advertised as a Hallmark horror movie. So they both were aiming for the same thing. The Mean One did not hit it at all. It was not, there was nothing Hallmark about it. The It's a Wonderful Knife was exactly what it advertised itself as it was going to be. It was a Hallmark horror movie. It was a perfect blend of a Christmas movie mixed with horror.
I'm talking about the movies that we were talking about in the point.
Haga, you gotta cut that out.
I was like, what the am I watching? It just makes like, listen, I'm not saying that the Mean One makes sense or that. It's for me, it was just more entertaining, and there was just like something that I look forward to in every scene. This Wonderful Knife, what the are we talking? It was just, and everybody's just like the scene where they're just like, nobody's supposed to have powers. Everybody's just like there. Everybody, it makes no sense. I feel like I was going crazy. I was like, what am I watching? I was confused.
We were sitting there. We're like, who wrote this movie? And then I like looked up who wrote it, Michael Kennedy, and we're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Y'all, when I got to Gail Prescott, I was done.
No. You
He
know the scene
named
that
the character Gail Prescott.
you know the scene that got me.
The Scream 2 ripoff part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
What's the Scream 2 ripoff?
When he
At the
asked,
end
like,
of the movie,
yeah,
there's like
go.
the confrontation between the bad guy and then her, and then she's like, "Well, you're forgetting one thing about him. I killed him." And I
Really?
was like,
No.
"We need Scream fans," and I know we can't write movies because it's just the character
Yeah.
names. It's
But enough
repeating-
about. I'm talking about the movie at hand. That's what I'm talking about. I no. I gotta get food poisoning more often. I like this.
This is the closest we're gonna get to that reactor diss track that he wants to make.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
let's
was the opening line of the diss track?
Oh wait.
They something to try to make me the villain, but my name's not.
Jesus.
Anyway.
Okay. Anyway,
But,
thank you.
Yeah, I've
so
been
much.
waiting for all the bad, cheesy,
All the
campy.
bad ones.
Oh my god, I eat it up. Like I love
Winnie
it.
the
Mickey
Pooh's
Mouse.
only next month, isn't it? That's I think it's
Mhm.
16th of Feb.
I want to go to the red carpet.
They must have reached out. No,
The carpet. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, I can't. Oh my god, I love.
you
it.
need to be like Joan Rivers on it. Like she's wearing.
What are you wearing?
What are you wearing? Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for those. Anyways, but yeah.
That will be good. Okay, Niall, are there any horror films?
Yeah, I like a good sci-fi horror, so I'm very excited for A Quiet Place Day One.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I love A Quiet Place. It's banging.
Never
Lupita
seen
it.
Nyong'o's
Never
supremacy.
seen anyone.
You've never seen them?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I feel like
I
they're
will react
very.
to
You Taka.
I feel like they're very like cinema experience. Like, see, going to the cinema and it being absolute like you can't. Oh,
People not
So
even
good.
eating popcorn because they're trying.
Yeah.
to
Yeah, like you can't like nothing.
Yeah.
Not a whisper.
terrifying. Yeah, and then I'm excited for the new Alien film that's coming out. It's set
Alien
between, like,
Romulus.
yeah, it's set between like the first and the second one. So I'm like, I love the Alien franchise. So I'm very excited for those films.
Don't forget to go and check out Niall playing Alien Isolation. It's on your
You
game
can't,
channel,
you
right?
can't
It's the greatest game
no.
ever made.
It was on my Twitch and now it's gone.
Well,
There's no
I
record
tried.
of it.
I tried.
Yeah.
Awkward.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm very excited for a film that I've known nothing about except until today, which is a film that's called Long Legs that's coming out. I haven't got a release date yet.
Oh, it's like a crime. It's like
Yeah,
solving the-
crime horror with
yeah,
Nicolas
yeah.
Cage and
Yeah.
what's
Let
the
me
name
look
from
it
It
up.
Follows.
Oh, and the one from It Follows. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nick's
yeah.
favorite. Yeah. From
Make
watch
a
it.
Monroe.
Micah
Make a Monroe.
Monroe.
Micah
Mike-
Monroe.
Micah
Oh my
Monroe.
god.
Micah.
Yeah. So
Oh.
that's the one, Niall. I put the teaser in the Discord chat today saying this.
Oh, I
looks
just
really
ignore you
interesting.
in the Discord chat. I do apologize.
So I'm really looking forward to that because that sounds fun. I saw the trailer the other day, the teaser for the first Omen. No.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
I'm all right.
I haven't watched the trailer for that.
I am sick.
Just like the
Sick,
babysitter. Can we hang it up? Like
sick
I am
of
tired of these
religious
movies. Like,
horrors.
Yeah.
I've not even watched the Exorcist one that came out.
No.
What's with the two girls.
Exorcist Believer.
You want to
The
watch a
Exorcist
good
Believer.
watch the
Both of
TV show
them.
that came out a few years ago.
You were
That's a
talking about
really good
that.
show. The first season
Okay.
is really good. It's really, really good.
Is it just called the Exorcist TV show?
Yeah, it's like her sitting on the floor with a bat with her head turned around and she's like up on her knees and stuff like that. It's pretty crazy. It's really good. Yeah. There's a gay scene. There's a gay hot
It's a
scene that's like,
scene.
oh yeah, and then they take the crucifix. No, I'm lying. But the point is, yeah.
They should. They should have.
They should.
What if that was what happened, I would watch it in a heartbeat. But
The Strangers, I'm not really looking forward to because the clip that they showed, it looked like it was a streaming movie. So I don't know if it's going to have the first one, especially. Like the second one was just camp, which is great, but the first one had such a cool vibe to it and like creepiness. You got to find the way with it either being completely camp or like completely creepy.
who's the woman that's in The Strangers? What's her name again?
In the first one,
The first one.
Yeah.
Oh, Liv Tyler.
Liv Tyler.
Liv Tyler.
See, the fact that she's in the first one, you're never going to make it any better. You know. She's
People
just
did,
iconic.
a lot of people did prefer the second one. I think, like David, do you prefer the second one because it was? Have you seen the second one?
Well, I prefer the second one for different reasons.
Well, we know why, but if he wasn't cast, do it.
Yeah, I would because there were scenes that were enjoyable to watch where I wasn't just like shitting myself. You know, like the
were
music was
mad
great. Yeah.
The second one.
I was very mad at the second one because I was just like, well, I was mad at all of them, but I was just like, I had a much more fun with the second one because the music was fun. The chase,
Yeah.
I just enjoyed it. Like, it just had a more exaggerated essence to it instead of the first one, which felt a little bit too real.
Yeah,
Which this one it felt like more grand a little bit, you know, like they were just like, oh, let's have some fun with this one, you know.
I did.
And
love that
also,
scene.
her tits. I mean, I just want to like
Yeah.
just
Nuzzle in.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
good. So we'll see. I know obviously they're releasing them all in this year, so I don't know what if they're all coming out in the space of every 2 months, was it? Or did I make that up?
Yeah, something like that.
Something,
Every
I
couple
don't
of
know.
months.
So there's that. I'm
But they
looking.
haven't gave it yet.
Did we talk about
No.
Smile 2? Sorry, that's another one.
No, but we can smile.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm quite
But
excited.
I
for
don't
Smile too.
know. I don't know if I just want Smile to live on its own. Like, I don't know if it needs to become like a franchise because Smile just knocked it out of the park for me. I had no idea it was going to be.
Well,
that
they ended it in a way that would make it easy to make like as many as you want, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's like because if I read correctly, it was like it was gonna follow this woman who's like in a band or something that she has like like she suffers with substance abuse, and then it starts following her. So it's like a whole.
Do you think they can make it as good? Because I feel like the surprise of Smile is what really made.
If
me
they stick with the
enjoy
practical
it.
effects that they did with the ending, I absolutely, I there's no way that
The
they
end
can.
of Smile.
If
Banging.
just that shot of her just like this, and the bitch is just like that alone was just like enough for me.
And then
to be like,
climbing into her. Terrified. Loved it.
yeah, it was so good. Oh, and then just that shot of the fire through his eyes, he just sees it. Oh.
Yeah.
And just I love the scenes of them showing everybody's death, like the one with the guy in the gas station when he walks up to the woman and he just like,
Yeah.
oh, that was so good.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so good.
Really
Yeah.
unsettling. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I love stuff like that. So yeah.
Thank you.
No, I'm
there's-
excited for Smile.
There's Scream 7 Radio Silence's monster movies coming out. Is anyone excited for Radio Silence's monster movie?
Yes.
Which
Oh
monster movie do you think they're going to rip? Sorry,
Right. If
That
you
I
think
don't
about
know.
it,
I'm
how
thinking.
good was Ready or Not, and how original was Ready or Not?
Oh, I loved Ready or Not.
If we can take away the mad fanboy speak for just a hot second and go back to thinking that they have only done Ready or Not, are we excited for an original
And VHS
Radio
and the
Silence
ending, the
movie?
last
Yeah,
VHS
VHS.
thing was so good. So good. Mostly just because of Nick's reaction. But I mean, it was so good. Oh my god. Him shitting himself a little bit. Oh, so good.
But even like the ending of Ready or Not, like it's just so let out of the blue that it's perfect, you know?
And it
the
makes
fact
like
that you
it
don't know
fit
if it's going
perfectly.
to happen or not. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, wait, they've made it up this whole time, and then it happens. Like, so yeah, I trust
Yeah.
them.
I'm looking forward to it.
I
This is
trust
the
them.
one with Melissa Barrera, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mother.
Mm.
With Mother.
We support Melissa. We support Melissa and Melissa
Oh,
only.
diva.
Apparently,
She's serving on the runway. Anyway, sorry.
Hey
Stevie
Diva,
Nicks.
we're calling you down to the station for the transfiguration.
What's that one? What's that new one that's it's like you flew the mother plane into the World Surf Center.
I was just like, oh my god.
Melissa Barrera, that's you.
That is her.
She flew into the gone.
Guys, we haven't talked about Beetlejuice 2. Anyone interested in Beetlejuice 2 with Jenna Ortega?
I'm gonna be real honest. No, I feel like Tim Burton has lost his touch a little bit, and like, everybody loved Wednesday, and I love Jenna Ortega, but in my opinion, that show was so mid. It didn't even feel like Addams Family.
I'm sure he only directed like a couple of episodes or like guided.
I don't even think. I don't think he really was there. Direct any of them.
Yeah,
I think it was somebody else directed them, and he just put his name on after the fact,
like he likes to do.
Yeah.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's why Helena got out.
But yeah, I mean, we'll see. It's cool to have like the original people back, but I
love Catherine O'Hara.
I feel like there are certain movies and stuff that are made at a certain time.
Yeah,
that aesthetic and that vibe can never be replicated.
Yeah.
So I don't.
I get that. Okay, fair enough. Terrifier 3.
Lots of. Yay!
No. David, are you ready for
I've never seen any of the Terrifiers because I watched a clip of is it Terrifier 2 where they're in the bedroom and he's just like
David's not well.
I watched that on Twitter and I went absolutely not. I'm never watching that film.
It's so fun.
That's not fun to me. That's
why they're gonna lock us all up in a concentration camp again. Because it's like, what are y'all talking? This is sick, people. That's when I woke up. That's when I woke up. That's what my bedroom looked like. Oh my god.
Like it's just so over the top and so obviously fake.
But you hear it just makes it's just like
and I think it's also like the idea of it, like that. It just really like I found it very upsetting, and I was watching it on like 240p on Twitter, and I was like, terrifying.
Too much.
Yeah.
I watched it in 1080, glorious 1080p 4K.
4K.
Right in front of us, and it was wonderful. I was like, get all up in that goop. Yeah, I want to feel it.
My friend the other day, she
the
messages
best one
me.
was the mashed potato in the face. Oh, I love. Oh, that was so good.
I think I will give it a miss.
Yeah, it's a lot to edit round as well. If you're trying to overreact to it, you just can't show anything.
It took me a month to edit that video.
I had a wonderful
Nothing
time.
new there.
Right. Drag him.
Yeah, well.
Newman win.
What do you mean you took your time?
There is a movie coming out with what is his name? Jake. I don't know how to say his name in real life, but the guy that plays Ned in the new Spider-Man movies. It's called Horoscope.
Horror.
Yeah.
And it's like a movie like where some people die according to their horoscope.
Which is the original name of this podcast.
Ooh.
If you go back to the very first episode, literally it's called The Horoscope.
I don't even watch the current ones. But well, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm really
What's
excited.
in the air today? What's going on?
I don't know, but everyone just hates on everything, and it's just
2024, baby, 2024.
You're George. You're right. We should stop being so negative and hating on things. So, do you want to talk about Laurie Strode, or do you want to talk about *Malignant*? Which one did you want to talk about?
I want to talk about Buffy, something that I'm enjoying.
Yes, let's talk about Buffy.
I wasn't there during that episode.
Which episode?
*Malignant* episode.
Oh God, no.
David would.
I read from *Malignant* till the day I. That movie was so good.
See when he launches that chair across the room and it hits.
No! It's the
10. So good. Yeah. Snaps the rest.
Yeah, that's why James Wan and Blumhouse had to come together because they, couldn't afford to run his own anymore. So there's the Shelby
positive, George.
Shelby Oaks films coming out, which I'm really excited about.
I mean, we said that last year.
What, Shelby Oaks?
That Shelby Oaks was coming out this year.
Shelby Oaks is going to come out this year.
What's that?
It's direct. It was originally a really good YouTube short series, like one of those ones where you think it's real, like this person was uploading videos and saying like about something that was going on. So good, you should watch it. But it's been picked up, and some guy on YouTube is directing it now. Chris Parker or something?
It's
the one that Utaka's obsessed with.
He used to be a Mormon. Chris Stuckman.
Chris Stuckman.
Oh, that's where it sounds familiar. I I used to have the biggest crush on him when I was anyway, so.
Who's
For a
he
minute.
again? Wait, who's he again?
He does movie
I recognize-
reviews. He does
Yeah.
movie reviews on YouTube.
Oh
though, that's
yeah!
correct.
Oh my god! Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You can just say you don't know him, Niall. It's all right.
No. He's he's in his room and he's doing that. He's like funded this film himself, hasn't he?
Oh,
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
All right,
He's like,
there.
I'm gonna give this film an A. He's like, yeah.
Is that what he speaks like?
He's
No.
Scottish accent.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this film an A.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful. That Speak No
Does he
Evil
drink Iron Brew
is
while
another
he's
film
doing
that's
it?
coming out.
Yeah.
Where you?
Why are they remaking it?
I don't know.
What are they making?
Speak No Evil came out
I don't know
last year.
if I can do it.
2
I don't
years
know if
ago.
I can do it.
What's
Like,
that?
wasn't the whole point? Wasn't it's that
No Evil.
foreign film about the Danish and the Finn
Oh,
people
the
or
one
whatever?
that Nick was yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been more angry
But
in my life.
I
than
don't
watching
see
the
that. Like, how are they making an American version? Like, what is it going to be like? It's just because someone's one family's from Texas and one family's from Indiana or something. Like,
Drag them.
Do you think they're
Reader.
Maybe.
Do you think they're gonna turn into a race thing?
well, no, because it's two white families, the same as the.
No,
But I don't
They can
understand.
switch the. They can do the same thing and just switch the narrative of the movie because it doesn't fit if you were to do it in America. Because it's very just.
Yeah, that's what I'm
weird.
saying. So why are they remaking it?
Is it? I
It
don't
just seems
remember. Was the
pointless.
original? Was it in English or was it in the original language?
Was it not Danish?
Because like Americans are like, oh my god, I can't read subtitles.
Yeah.
Most Americans can't read. I think it
Well,
was in the original. I think it was Danish.
Right?
It was because I think if I'm not mistaken, I had the subtitles on because I could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
You
Oh, it's got the
Americans.
guy from Eden, directed by the guy who did Eden Lake. Okay. There's also on August the 2nd, our good old friend M. Night Shyamalan will be revealing his
Ooh.
new movie.
Old two.
No, Trap with Josh Hartnett from The Faculty, and Hayley Mills.
Is there not
There's
another,
also-
who directs Up and Nope? Oh, what's his name? Jordan Peele. There's
Jordan
a Jordan
Peele.
Peele movie
No,
coming out.
it was going to come out on Christmas, but they've took it off the slate for this year. But
Boring.
isn't the remake of People Under the Stairs coming out this year? No, or was that next year? Because he's working on that, isn't he?
No
I thought
idea.
I think he was
Don't
attached to it, but
know.
I haven't heard.
I don't
anything
know.
about it.
Yeah,
There's a new Silent Hill movie coming out.
I
Yeah.
have to watch.
Well,
have to
I
react
was
to
going to
all of them.
ask what are the gamers thinking?
I've never watched it, but I've played it.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah, I've
react to
never
them because
seen
I've
it.
never seen them, but they look so cool because I remember seeing a picture of like a nurse, like a fine ass nurse, and she had the titties were big and all that stuff, and I was like, oh,
So
Yeah.
for
With that
the
doing
plot and the story, yes. that's
Right,
what
right,
we
right,
watched
right,
for,
yeah. if I was
And
straight,
the-
I would just strictly be like a tick guy. I just know it. Yeah.
there was a remake.
Yeah.
Isn't the game they're remaking the second game as well, or something? I think.
Well,
Like the
I play more Silent Hill in Dead by Daylight because there's obviously that pyramid head and there's the map and everything like that.
Yeah, I couldn't get.
And then you
into
see
it.
all the like the drawings and the fan edits of Pyramid Head being like really hot and sexy. His
yes,
cock out and stuff like that.
Oh my
I've seen them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
That's fair.
But
Nothing.
All right, Oprah.
I'm reserving my judgment on Return to Silent Hill only because it's got Jeremy Irvine as the lead.
Who's Jeremy
we know
Irvine?
him?
Let me look up.
He's very
What was he
he's
in?
very hit or miss.
You gotta show us pictures. with
Oh, he's
names.
kind of fit, to be honest. Jeremy Irvine.
He is, but he's not very good.
Jeremy Irvine.
Oh, is he not like a
LCSD.
good actor?
No, not
Or a
really.
good person.
Oh, but what, is he a bad person?
No,
He's a
he's
bad
fine
person.
as a person.
Oh, okay, so I can wank over him.
Is he like?
You can yes.
Who's it?
David, you'll know him. He was in Mamma Mia 2. He was one of the younger versions of the dads.
What one? What one?
Oh, gotcha.
Sam?
Okay.
Well, long hair? No.
No.
Oh wait, let me type in Mamma
Maybe?
Mia.
Okay.
Mamma Mia.
Well, he's in it.
Oh yeah.
What's funny, Nick?
Kinda hot.
Which one's
So remember how I
Sam
taught you
again?
about LPSG?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
Is he
he's
on
young
there?
Pierce
LPSG's
Brosnan.
LPSG's
Yep.
horrid.
Sort by most liked images.
Oh,
All right, he's got a little bit of cake. All right.
David, you just have clothes on the floor.
no, I have my laundry thing on the side.
Ah.
Yeah, gonna have to do laundry because it was bad last night.
The sheets.
Well, not the
It was
sheet,
all up
but
the
anyway.
walls.
Oh, it's on
everything.
the yeah. It's like on
It's just a
yeah.
mark on the
Shit on
ceiling,
these
yeah.
walls.
It's on my
right?
neighbor's dog. It's
Listen, I've seen him vomit.
Yeah.
Sparky.
Imaginary with the teddy
Yeah.
bear.
Oh,
I
comes
thought
out
that
in
looked
March.
okay until the end of the trailer had like a big bear run at the camera, and I went, "Oh,
Yeah.
off!" Oh, it can't be honest.
So like Five Nights at Freddy.
Basically.
Five Nights at Freddy
Can't wait to
sucked
meet
ass.
you. Join the animatronic family. Yeah, it was. I never even watched it.
it looked good.
Is that
There's
did Josh Hutcherson wank off in that film, or was that from another scene, another film I
What?
saw him?
That was another
He did
film.
not. He did
Oh,
not jerk
that
off.
was
in
another
It was
film.
very
family-friendly
PG.
horror
It was
movie.
very, very
Okay.
PG. It was.
I'll
I
have to
wouldn't even class
find-
it as a horror film.
The
I
most we
would
got
just
was
class it
Toes.
as-
That's what the most we got.
Well,
Oh,
it was
calm
supposed
down,
to be.
Liam.
It's supposed to be a horror movie for kids, isn't it?
That's
Like, it's getting kids into it.
Beetlejuice was a horror movie for kids, but
Yeah, but it's a different time. Parents don't let kids watch stuff like Beetlejuice anymore.
I don't like horror movie for kids. What is that? Scary Stories to Tell the Dark. Ugh.
Yeah.
excuse me, Lana Del
I-
Rey's Season of the
The
Witch at
cover.
the end.
The cover
Yeah.
is good.
Oh.
Yeah, the cover.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The scarecrow thing is cool, but
The oh my god, that dry sound when it's coming out of him is so good. Oh, so good.
there's
And
the reboot of The Crow, which I'm excited for,
And Salem's Lot as well. That's true.
and Salem's Lot. Yep.
Well, the Salem's Lot one has been coming out again. It's another one. It's like the Shelby Oaks one. Like we have mentioned the Salem's Lot for the last 3 years in our what we're excited for. Like it's done as well. It's finished. Like why is it not out yet?
Maybe
You'd have to ask
Rihanna's
them.
making it.
Maybe I'm making it.
Well, no, Rihanna officially announced. Well,
At least you're self-aware.
then we're never getting it.
Oh,
Rihanna officially announced the other day that she is retired from music, so stop asking her for another
No,
album.
really? Did she?
Didn't
when
she
you're making
also-
that much money, why the?
Yeah. Why would you sing again? Yeah.
I mean, you already have enough hits under. Yeah.
Especially when
Yeah.
she can't sing.
I mean, are any singers these days releasing music, or are they just releasing ads for like head pain and things? Because last time,
Listen, Nurtec.
you know, did you see that one where it was like, I love Newtek because if you have really annoying gay
Annoying
fans,
gay
you-
fans. They just sit there and ask you
DVD.
for stupid concert films. All you'll be getting from me is House Labs and Joker 2.
Joker, that's it.
To be fair,
That-
Joker 2, I am
No.
excited for Joker 2.
I reckon
Oh,
it.
so excited for Joker
I reckon
2.
it'll I reckon it'll
Ah.
deliver, but I reckon it'll be good. Like, I don't think it'll do well at the box
It's
office.
meant. It's a musical, right?
Yeah.
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 I'm excited
Oh
for
my god. Wicked.
Swans.
Sorry.
I know it's not gonna have a good ending, but I'm excited for Swans for the Ryan Murphy one, the feud.
Oh yeah, I don't know
Oh,
anything
yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
When I saw Jessica Lange in that, oh my,
Did you see the tweet where it was like, "Oh, white women are finally back fighting each other in film again"? I'm like,
yeah, because
know it's gonna
you
be
watch the
good.
trailer and you just feel like you feel
Oh, I just
horrible
can't wait
watching
to
that.
watch them all shout at each other and like kill each other.
No, not shout, because you know they're gonna read each other just in a very subtle cunt like just
Yeah.
bitchy kind of way. Oh, I
Yeah.
can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's another
George,
one?
you
that-
look like the
oh,
moon
and
emoji.
obviously White Lotus. Well, it's not horror, but anyways,
It's a
White
bright
Lotus is
look.
another one that I'm like, I'm so excited for that. Okay, anyway,
I've
sorry.
never seen White Lotus. I
Oh.
was like, well, I was deciding whether
you
to
be
like react to it.
knowing
on my
you,
channel.
you'll be jerking off every
Oh,
episode.
oh,
Yeah.
David.
I wouldn't be jerking off.
Oh,
How are
you
you
would be
feeling
jerking
on
off every
season 3 announcement?
of what?
White Lotus.
For
That's
White
what we were
Lotus.
talking
That's what I'm saying at White Lotus. When I saw Park, I was like, yeah. Sorry, yeah, so good. I can't wait. Yeah. But and then the gays are like, "Where's Jennifer Coolidge?" And I'm like, "Relax."
Lucius Malfoy being in it is enough for me to watch. Like,
Where is
Jason
Sarah
Isaacs.
Michelle Gellar?
Why
Yeah.
would she be in it?
Why is she not in anything?
Who? Sarah?
Because
Sarah.
she says she picks her projects and she only will do it if she thinks it's amazing.
Oh, she's picking
Well,
nothing.
why the
Like,
well,
why
why
is
the
she
fuck was
picked?
she in-
Well,
why
but
was
also
she
she's
in
very
Wolfpack?
good friends with.
It was
with
terrible.
White with
we don't
what's
talk
his
about
name?
Wolfpack.
She's like, oh, I pick and choose my projects. You're into Scooby-Doo films. Granted, they were great, but like,
Whoa,
you can't
it's
really
not-
be like,
come on. She was in The Grudge as well. Let's not forget.
You know, I do like you, Niall. So yeah.
Just keep
Anyway,
it.
yeah.
Keep it on the low.
Not on this channel.
No,
I-
yeah. I don't know. I mean, that would be. We had this conversation. I had this conversation with Nick where I was like, the perfect role would be like a mixture of Jennifer and the asshole from season 2, the one that was cheating.
Yeah.
Like those two characters together, I feel like she would play it so well. Just the combination of like very rich and a kind of a and just very Catherine, you know? Yeah, it would be like
Yeah.
perfect for that. Yeah.
There is a horror movie coming out called Dust Bunny, directed by Brian Fuller, who did the Hannibal series, starring Mads Mikkelsen and Sigourney Weaver.
Oh,
Miss
okay.
Weaver?
About
Sold.
dust.
No.
It follows a young girl who asks her neighbor to help her kill a monster under her bed after she thinks it ate her family.
Sold.
Okay.
Sure.
And do
Yeah,
you remember,
I'll
remember
see
that
it, yeah.
Do you remember the old school horror movie Faces of Death? Like, remember
sounds
in Scream
familiar.
2, Joel says, I didn't come here for Faces of
Faces
Death
of Death.
14.
Yeah.
So they're remaking it with, what the name from Stranger Things, Billy, the one that had the really bad wig.
Mm.
The
like
Australian
Jonathan
one.
Quinn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Him
sorry.
and then Kat from Euphoria.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Not Jonathan Quinn.
Cash pigs.
George.
You're thinking of Joseph Quinn.
George was
Yeah.
saying anything.
That's it. No, it's
but-
the other one, isn't it? It's Thingy's brother.
Yeah, he was in Power
Who
Rangers.
was the yeah.
Yeah, I just said that the Australian one, the
I can't say his name.
Max's
no.
brother.
Yeah.
Daiquiri, Mark
Binks?
Maccabee Daiquiri.
Oh, sorry.
Minx Daiquiri.
Macquarie Daiquiri. We'll just call him that.
Yeah.
He's mango
Dake-
daiquiris in it.
Daiquiri.
Oh, I want a mango daiquiri now.
Dacre Montgomery.
It just
Well, I've met a
happened.
few
Yes.
Montgomerys in my time, and not every day I meet a witch. Anyway, that was season 3 episode 6 American Horror Story. I want to ask you a question. Oh, sorry, go on, Nick.
Oh, the last one. You know that how like there's like the Halle Berry every couple years she releases like a thriller movie. She's got another one
Where a kid
Coming
goes
out.
missing.
Oh.
Yeah. What's it
Yeah.
called?
called Never
That-
Let Go.
What's the
The kid. She lets go of the kid.
what's the one the
I would-
She
that
finally
she's-
lets the kid go.
that she's the 911 operator?
The
The-
call.
I love
Call.
that.
Call.
You're gonna fight. Oh my god, I love that.
So good. So
Oh my,
good.
when
It's
she
already
found the
done.
wigs of the
Yeah.
bitches she killed, and he's like, oh,
It's
I
the
shit.
scene. It's the scene on the motorway where the girl's like hands out the back of the car and the woman's calling.
and when he sets the guy on fire in the
Yes.
Yeah, and she's like, hell. Oh my god, that is a really good film.
Oh, fine, I'm
It
gonna
is.
rewatch it. You've pulled my leg. I'll do it.
Can we also just
Oh my
really
Did we
God.
know? Did we know M Night Shyamalan Ding Dong's daughter is jumping into the business this year as well? She has a film
No,
coming
tell
out.
us beyond the trailer. What is she jumping in?
Wait,
I
I'll just
love
mess up
Grace
my hair.
Randolph.
Queen.
Absolutely
I
stunning.
She
just-
follows me on
just-
Twitter.
Does she
She
actually?
follows me
Yeah.
too.
Girls, you have to get me in there. I'm obsessed.
I'm gonna get just a black marker and go like that on my eye, an eye look. Um,
Don't you already do that?
And then just like do that with your hair, static electricity, with like just
Yeah.
two long bits down here.
What the f? Are you kidding me with this?
she's doing an adaptation of a book called The Watchers with Dakota Fanning
Oh.
and Georgia
okay.
Campbell from Barbarian.
Okay, I'll,
Keith!
I'll never forgive her for continuing to walk down that. Keith, bolt, get out there,
Mm-mm.
freak.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
dick is worth that. Nope.
She deserved that push out the top of that shit because I would have been like, I mean, I would have been.
Yeah. She wasn't
Yeah.
a vibe. Well, what I was going to ask you all to sort of round up is if somebody was watching this now who was like, I, want to create a new horror movie or something that people want to see. What is something that you want to see? Maybe not this year, maybe in the next year or so in horror. Something doesn't have to be. It could be some sort of horror trope or something. What do you want to see coming into horror? I'm going to go with Nick because I'm sure he's already got a list that he's made up before. Nick, what do you want to see in your upcoming horror movies?
More of a focus on chase scenes. Less 3-hour movies. Let's stick to 90 minutes.
Mm.
And I think I would prefer a little bit more writing that isn't like the radio silence way of doing things where it's like, it's unrealistic. Well, it's a horror movie. I don't think we should use that as a crutch. I think that's a cheap excuse. So people need to start like making sure that there's continuity, but that's, an age-old complaint. So,
Okay. Thank you, Nick. Liam?
and more aquatic horror because it scares shit out of me, but I love me a good shark movie.
Underwater 2? No. Fall 2? Fall again? Whatever it's going to be
Fall
called.
2
yeah,
and
yeah,
Fall
yeah.
3, oh my God, I'm going to die.
They will. Liam?
I would like us to go back to simplicity.
Okay. In what way?
I think horror is getting very convoluted
Tons of
right
Poco
now.
Pillow. Keep it all in. I'll go.
That's right. He's going to edit it, so he'll be able to.
Yeah, whatever.
Right.
I think it's all like everything's got like a backstory and like added things. Like Five Nights at Freddy, for example, it didn't need the whole Josh Hutcherson backstory. It just needed to be these crazy animatronics. Like everything's just got to have something added to it. We don't need it. Go back to the simpler things.
No more
It's just
prequels.
someone killing bitches. Like that's all we need.
Except
And
for
backing up
first
Nick,
kill.
chase scenes. We need good
Yeah.
chase scenes.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Liam. David, anything that you want to see in horror?
I want movies like Zodiac. Like I love those movies. I love like when I saw like the what is it? The one that's coming out with
Long Legs.
Long Legs. Like I love shit like that. They're just unsettling and it's just like it creeps up on you and then just shit starts happening. But I want it properly paced where it's not like I have to wait an hour and a half to watch something happen. But like, you know, like I want that kind of like true crime vibe where somebody's just like murdering and nope, they can't catch him. And it's like stuff. I love shit like that.
Shout out to Gypsy Rose Blanchard, by the way, who's now free.
Absolute diva.
Niall, what do you want to see from horror? Thanks, David.
Mother.
Oh, she slayed her mother.
It's coming back up.
Did you see that thing on The View with that annoying ginger woman on The View where she was like, well, you know, I did it the
Joy,
wrong way. She's like,
are you yeah.
Sorry, I always love that thing with RuPaul where she was like,
"Oh my god,
well,
oh my
honey,
God.
you better take. You think I'm going to take fashion advice from a drag queen?
Well,
Well,
you better
honey,
take it
you
from
better
somebody.
You better take advice from somebody. Yeah.
Sorry, Niall. What would you like to see in horror coming up?
I just want to see more. I know it's more expensive, but like sci-fi horror. I love horror set in space. Like, give
Jason
me
X.
like creepy spaceship hallways. Like, I'm scared that you're going to get sucked out into the depths of space. Like, that's shit I love.
Oh, this sucks on so many levels."
Oh, no, I love that shit. I love it. So, but it's because I'm like a sci-fi girly at heart, you know, Doctor Who and all that. So that's
They
where
wouldn't. They don't watch it. So, but I.
Well, like, do you know like
Nick's-
Doctor Who
Nick's
episodes that
watching
are?
it?
Yeah, well, I haven't heard from him since the first two bloody episodes, so you know he might well
I'm
not.
keeping
be.
it a secret.
Some Doctor Who episodes that deal with horror are like banging.
Oh
So
my
I feel
god,
like,
The Empty Child.
The Weeping
and like
Angels
Bling,
Weeping
will
Angels.
never
things like
not
that.
be
That's what
the
I.
most terrifying things.
Whatever those
ever.
things were in the first episode, absolutely.
The
not.
Autumn.
The mannequins. Oh,
That's
no.
not even scary. Wait till you get honestly. Wait till you get to season 3. Blink. You will be like, fuck.
Over.
You will want to shoot yourself in the face once you get
Oh
the
my
blink.
god. So like,
You'll
that's
just
what
be like,
I
"There's no way out."
And Carrie Mulligan as well, iconic.
Oh,
Yeah, she's in
that
the
episode?
episode.
yeah.
There's so
It
many
is,
iconic
it is
British.
a full episode of
The
just
best
Carrie
rated
Just
episode
her.
of Doctor Who as
Just
well.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
It's-
lot of voices going on at once. It's like
Sorry.
inside my head.
Crazy.
Oh, God.
So yeah, I just love a good sci-fi. I love a good sci-fi horror. So that's why I'm excited for Alien.
Yeah.
So,
If you hadn't said already. Okay, thanks, Niall.
right,
And
Baldy.
then you can't say that when David's here. My hair's just short.
I like being
but,
bald. You
but
don't.
David suits it.
Exactly.
The way that you like just like you know what? You're not supposed to invite people.
I
The
like
first sign of love is bullying, George. The first sign of love is bullying.
All right. Well, then everyone on this podcast loves me because let me tell you, darling, I'm just.
You make
I
it
would
so
like,
easy.
yeah,
Anyway.
I would like to see
Like Nick.
early noughties horror come back.
What did you say to me?
No, nothing. Move on.
Nice and easy.
Oh,
Every time.
that's a Barbara song. Such a good song.
Papa, can you hear me? No, she's deaf. I would like to see like noughties horror come back, like just like Ghost Ship, 13 Ghosts, like just like you know, it feels like comforting. There's like a
Camp.
an-
Camp.
camp.
Yeah,
but it's
camp
like,
horror. I would love to see come back.
but like
yeah.
there's a comfort to it. Like you can put it on. You're like, oh yeah, like oh, I love Monk. Do you know what I mean? Like something like that. Tony Shalhoub. So
Did you watch the movie from Peacock?
No, I literally downloaded it the other day.
It's really
'cause-
good. It's really good.
Is it
It's like-
good?
yeah. You
I
see him,
love-
like it's such a cute thing because he's aged so much, and you're like, oh my god, like because I remember growing up watching him, so now it feels like when you watch your dad come out of prison 40 years later, and he's like old and stuff like that.
I knew who my dad was.
Yeah.
I'd also like to
That
see
explains
as
a lot.
well more British horror on mainstream, because I feel like,
Yeah.
you know, we haven't had anything good in a while. Like we had 28 Days Late, then we had Eden Lake, and then like just
Yeah,
nothing.
like, has there actually been anything recent?
Not like big.
Like what's the one that Daniel Radcliffe was in?
The Woman in the Dark.
The Woman in
The Woman in Black.
The Woman in Black. Yeah,
I'll tell you this much: I wouldn't mind seeing Another Children. I mean, that
The
shit.
Children.
Oh my
That's such a good
god, that
film,
shit was
isn't it?
so good.
You're welcome, Nick.
Oh, is that the thing that you had me? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, the kids were going crazy. Oh,
And then she's like, oh, with the on the door. Oh, it's so good.
We've
Yeah.
Oh my
had
God,
some
are you
good,
guys
like,
excited for Chucky
thrillery,
versus Megan?
horror-y.
Chucky versus Megan. No. Oh, yeah, go for Megan
Hillary,
2.0.
What?
Oh, Megan 2.0 comes out this year as well, doesn't it? Or is it
No,
next year?
it'll be next year, won't it?
Well,
Since
it can't
all
be
of
that
those,
hard to make it,
um,
right?
yeah, but wasn't there something that happened, strikes or something this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then that
Yeah.
pushed everything back. I don't know. Like people were like, "I'm not watching stuff." I'm like, "You're not. That's not going to help." But anyway,
let
like,
me
they
react to a
were?
movie that nobody's ever seen.
Yeah, they were like all these big channels were like, "I'm in prep," and I'm like, they don't even know who you are. Why you asked?
Mhm.
Make your money.
The amount of
Anyway.
DMs that I got, they were like, "So you're gonna react? Because you're continue reacting to those things? Because you know, like they're big studios." And I'm like, "Are you gonna pay my rent? Like the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm gonna anyway."
So, well, I think that ties up this week's episode. It's been a pleasure, a joy. Nay, it's been fantastic to be joined by such a group of enthusiastic men. So I want to say thank you to Nick.
I'm lactating.
Thanks, Nick. I'd like to say thank you to Liam.
Welcome.
Thanks, Liam.
You're welcome.
I'd like to say,
You're welcome for my presence.
I'd like to say thank you to
It's
David.
a gift.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. And I'd also like to say thank you to Niall. And Niall, if
Aw.
people don't know who you are, where you are, can you tell them where you are and who you are?
Oh, you can just find me on YouTube at Niall No Chill, and if you find me anywhere else, I do apologize.
Yeah.
You don't want to find me anywhere else.
No, you're on Twitch.
David's like, Niall No Chill LPSG.
Oh no, I was gonna.
Babe, it's okay. I'll just send me a DM and I'll send you anything you want to see.
Oh no, I was
Don't
gonna say
worry.
something. Anyways, anyway, no, never mind.
Anyway, thanks so much, and thanks for watching. We wish you all such a prosperous and happy new year. Here's to
Oh.
2024.
2024 is going to be the year, everyone.
Yeah, the year of drugs and sex.
You have been listening to the Horror Hour. See you next time.